Don't come to God to make it in life. We have made it already when we came to Christ. One of the things that Easter reminds us of is that churches that have not emphasized the message of the gospel, at least twice every year, they get to re-emphasize it again. So the things you're going to hear this period is going to be, it is finished. He arose. I write. Why? Because there's an emphasis again on what? His death, his burial, and his resurrection, which is supposed to be the emphasis of the church through all ages. We're supposed to talk about his death in every service. Any service that doesn't talk about his death, burial was not the gospel that we heard. The gospel is the message of his death, his burial. But some churches will just preach it now and preach it again in Christmas. And guess what? We go back to preaching 7 keys to make it in life. We don't need keys because we have the door already. Jesus said, I'm the door. We don't preach keys. We don't preach those things again. You don't come to God to make it in life. We have made it already when we came to Christ. And it's very possible for Jesus to be in his church and be looking for a way to enter the church. He said in Revelation 3:20, I stand at the door and I knock. It was a church he was talking to. If anyone is willing, let him allow me come in. It was not to a person, it was a whole church. Jesus was in that church knocking the door and they didn't allow him inside. So the message of the cross must become the emphasis, because what makes the church is the cross. So the conversation must be about him that was killed, him that was crucified, him that was raised again. Somebody say here.